The Faculty of Civil Engineering and Planning is one of the oldest and the best faculties in Institut Teknologi Kalimantan. So we have 4 departments or study programs, including civil engineering, urban and regional planning, architecture and visual communication design. We have objectives to create future civil engineers, planners, architects, and designers. In our faculty, students should be able to learn basic sciences as well as engineering and design knowledge. We ensure that each program in our faculty is supported by an up-to-date and comprehensive curriculum. The students should take compulsory courses such as design studios and complemented with elective courses. The student will learn engineering design theories by considering many aspects such as current technologies, building codes, history, and construction management.
Urban and Regional Planning Institut Teknologi Kalimantan was established since 2013 to meet the needs of professionals in spatial planning who contribute to sustainable development in the modern era and solve spatial and land use problems. As part of Indonesia Institute of Engineering, our program aims to shape a new generation of planners who actively involved in the development of Indonesia, especially in Kalimantan. We ensure to implement a robust curriculum to build a strong character of spatial planner. Students will learn both technical and socio-economic disciplines related to spatial planning. In the process of education, we encourage students to comprehend in planning process, demographic studies, urban and regional economics, financing development, infrastructure management, community development, and spatial analysis and modeling. By this learning process, students are expected to be able to identify and analyze the spatial issues, formulate strategies for decision-making, and develop spatial and sectoral planning using technology.
Specifically, our study program has 4 disciplines, which are urban development and design, regional development and design, urban ecosystem management, and lastly, spatial and geocomputation. The first group focuses on urban planning, and the second group discusses how to encourage regional potential through spatial planning. Furthermore, the third one emphasizes understanding related to environmental and infrastructure management. And the last but not least is how to use information technology to support the spatial planning process. Developing our students' skills in those fields of knowledge, we use problem-based learning methods. As the result, the concept enables students to recognize the potential and the problems of space in order to formulate the urban and regional planning strategies. Thus, in order to encourage our students to master those specialties, we develop course and workshop to make sure that students gain broad experience regarding particular disciplines. In addition, we provide study via online, offline, and hybrid due to the recent COVID-19 pandemic.
Institut Teknologi Kalimantan Urban and Regional Planning Study Program provides complete facilities to support our learning process, such as comfortable classroom, laboratories, libraries, and others. I am very happy to study here because I have the opportunity to be educated by credible and competent lecturers. Our lecturers are graduates from various universities in Indonesia and abroad, so they have outstanding experience to share with us. At first, I thought that urban and regional planning only focused on built environment. It turns out that urban and regional planning also focuses on study of planning, utilization, design, management, and control of conditions from social, economic, and environmental aspects to create integrated city in the future. By the role of extensive knowledge, the career of planners will be great.
Being a student urban and regional planning is also facilitated to be able to do activities in the student organization. Astapolis, Urban and Regional Planning Student Union, is a forum for students to be able to develop soft skills such as leadership. One of many major agenda held once a year from us is this Natalis of Astapolis Union. This activity is meant to commemorate the day of its establishment on September 29. It consists of several interesting series of activities such as sport competition for students, national webinar, workshop, main event, and closing ceremony. In addition to these Natalis activities, we also contribute in social activity such as helping neighborhood to empower themselves. Astapolis also managed to achieve many awards. Recently, we got the third place in the Special Studio Planning competition by Indonesian Association of Planning School in 2021.
The experience of studying at the Urban and Regional Planning Institute Teknologi Kalimantan was very enjoyable. We learned many things, developing many skills, both hard and soft skills, such as mapping analysis, research methodology, urban studies, housing and infrastructure, also field surveys, focus group discussion, and many others. We know how to communicate with various stakeholders, how to working together as a team, which are needed to support our career in urban and regional planning, even in other fields that doesn't relate to. Currently, I work in a consultant and it didn't took a long time before I got my first job after graduate. All of my skills learned from studying in urban and regional planning in Institute Teknologi Kalimantan obviously play a major part for my career up until today.
While working with urban planning alumni of Kalimantan Institute of Technology, I saw the potential side that could be developed. They have the basic skills needed in the planning world and are always ready to answer any given challenge. Practically, there are positive values possessed by alumni, such as show strong adaptability, good communication, and a solid teamwork. Although still young, I strongly believe that urban planning of Kalimantan Institute of Technology has a positive consistency in producing quality young planners.